As children, we are told by our parents that we are special in our own unique way, that we will become something big and will change the world. Our teachers tell us to work hard so that our dreams come true, and that the world we live in is not as complicated as it may seem. We are told to never doubt anything and to believe in an unexpected future. For many years, though, I doubted myself, thinking that just because I was disabled, my life would be a little more challenging. My disability began to show when I was 8 years old, causing me to limp when I walked. My doctors didn't think it was serious, so they recommended that my parents buy me special shoes. That would solve the problem. My parents, being awesome, went all out and ordered me special shoes from Germany to be made and adjusted to my foot size, in hopes that that would help. A year went by with my disability showing more and getting worse. At this point, I was losing my balance and falling more often. The doctors then gave up and told my parents that they were not able to help because they have never seen anything like it. My condition only got worse from then on. After hearing that, I could see that my parents were beginning to get worried due to the fact that there were no treatment options available for us to try, and no clear diagnosis for what this disease is. I tried to be strong and see the bright side of things, but no matter what I did to help myself, it was always there, only getting worse, isolating me from the crowd and reminding me that I was never going to be normal. I tried my best to cherish the fact that I'm still walking and that I still have use of my lower body, and there are others in a worse condition that struggle both mentally and physically. But that only took me so far. In my 8th grade year, I began using my wheelchair, believing and hoping that this disease was only temporary and would go away as I get older. My family saw it coming and were trying hard to accept it and make me accept it as well. I was in denial to the fact that I may have to spend the rest of my life in a chair instead of walking normally like others my age. I later began to realize that I was relying more and more on others to help me carry out what was once a daily routine. Even going out with friends on a Friday night was going to be a challenge because I would have to make sure that the plans we made were accommodated for me to be able to participate in. They never minded it and were always understanding towards what I was going through. It made me feel very low inside, though, to look back on the past and compare it to the present day. I was only getting worse. There were many nights that I would lie in my bed and wonder how I could make it and become the person I wanted to be. I would picture my life in the future, becoming a lawyer, raising a family. I thought about how different my life would be compared to the average Joe because of my disability. I wanted there to be something I would be remembered for after I was gone. But then I remembered one thing that I heard a long time ago. We are all tested by God at one point or another, and it is never something that we cannot handle. I realized that this is my test from God to see how well I would perform under the extreme circumstances. I took on this challenge by performing my best. I joined the Sierra High School swim team, not allowing anything to bring me down. I knew I would never be the best swimmer, but I continued to swim to prove that there is more to me than my disability, and that I was never going to back down from my challenge like I have in the past. My family supported my decision, and it is because of them encouraging me to do my best every single day that I was able to qualify for the team and become part of the varsity section of the team in my sophomore year of high school, which restored my confidence, and for the first time I felt as if I was like everybody else. It does get hard from time to time, and it does single me out of the crowd every now and then, but I've decided to take it slowly, one day at a time, hoping for the best, and believing in my unexpected future because it opens up many paths guiding me to succeed. I follow a quote once quoted by Stephen Hawking in the movie The Theory of Everything: "Where there is life, there is hope." Today I am one of the highest ranked swimmers on the team. I am using my wheelchair, which has become part of my everyday life now. and I learned that I must accept myself for who I am and not who I wanted to be. I'll continue to overcome any challenge and break down any obstacle that may possibly prevent me from achieving my wildest goals of going to college, going to law school, becoming a lawyer, and eventually becoming a judge. I have big dreams and high expectations for myself, and I plan to work hard to make them all come true.